Good evening, folks. December the 1st. We're finally in December. That we've been celebrating Christmas for the last 3 weeks, I think, by the looks of the stores. People with their Christmas lights up, but we're just getting in the spirit now. As you can see, I'm going to... Oh, I did it right. I got it right. Concert, Feed the Need in Durham. That is coming up December the 20th. I am the technical director, so the good news for all you watching is you won't have to watch me on the show. I'll just be in the background. But you're going to see incredible artists, folks. You're going to be incredible art. Megan Patrick is going to be on the show. It's going to be super. So you want to tune into that. That is December the 20th, 1 p.m. It's a Sunday. So what else are you doing on COVID on Sunday near Christmas? Nothing. So comments are coming in. Thank you so much. The C-section, guaranteed to deliver. Have you in stitches or have you permanently scarred for life? Our co-hosts are in the background. Mark Verschepper and Tim Hay. So,
yes, we deserve an applause.
So the fans. So tonight, we wanted to do the best and the worst of Christmas. So we've invited you in the comment section to come in and post your best Christmas story for one. So if you've got that, and if we have a winner, we'll send out a prize. We'll just e-transfer you some money. Might be the easiest way. Whatever you need. We'll send a turkey. So that's what we're going to do. So to kick things off, before we get into this week in music and get into the best and worst of Christmas, we are going to start off with, well, it's not the news tonight, but we're going to play the news music.
And now, Comedy Chords and Chaos News. It's not the news, but I have to play the news.
We discussed this before. We wanted to play the music because Mark works so hard and he gets 25 cents every time that gets played on the show.
Totally.
So we wanted to, for everybody watching the show, we wanted to give you the best gifts for 2020. So, COVID has thrown some wrenches in our path this year. So we thought we got to come up with the right gifts. So we're going to go through some great gifts here. So Grifts. Ooh. So here we go. Let's get started on Comedy Chords and Chaos gift ideas for you at home for Christmas. This is the first one. This is a great thing to show up at Grandma's house if they'll let you in. You just. I love this. I love this. Hey, Grandma, I'm here. That kind of almost looks like the guy from Home Alone. I don't know if that was what they were thinking when they were doing the marketing for this. We got to get someone who looks like Cully Calkin. Cully Calkin is something you put around your windows to keep the drafts out. Cully Calkin. I don't know what his name is. Cully Calkin.
He's going to create his own.
You got a draft around your collie, you need Cully Calkin.
Get some Cully Calkin in there.
And this one made me think of the Queen today because this is a great gift. The Corgi, the Corgi butthole opener. This is fantastic. Hey, Philip, get me another beer, will you? I'll get you a beer, Queenie. Would you like a Guinness Stout? Yeah, that's good. And I don't know, do you have any bearded dragons kicking around the house? Anyone got bearded dragons out there? Well, don't let them feel left out this Christmas. At PetSmart, you can get them a little bearded dragon elf costume. This is freaking great.
What the hell is that?
And for those living in Oshawa, you could use this on your rats that are running around your backyard and in your house. You could, if you catch one, just stick this on. But yeah, this is a little elf costume for your bearded dragon.
Oh boy!
Speaking of Oshawa, here's a great Christmas tree decoration. It's the Cocaine Bear Christmas ornament. You can see he's got a little bit on his nose too. So I tell you, COVID has brought out the best gifts this year. And oh my God. And this next one, I would actually like to have the next one. I'd like to have this one actually. This is Building Bricks Waffle Maker. You can make Lego. You know how the kids, this is freaking awesome. You know how kids like to play with their food? Make them this. Make them these. This is great. This is I tell you what, though, if that's the plate you put it on, I wouldn't want to have to clean the freaking waffle juice off of that. Or the great Canadian maple syrup. For you American people that are watching going, what do you put on waffles? Not Aunt Jemima's. So if waffles aren't your thing, maybe suckers. This is the COVID-19 sucker, and I must point out that's supposed to be the middle finger, folks.
You think?
Don't get mixed up. It's a good job I didn't crop that off at a certain point on the screen. Oh, I can't. It's all screwed up. I can't do it. But anyway, I was going to say I talked to the technical director about that, but that's me. So if maybe suckers aren't your thing, maybe candles are. Well, this is great because they have 2020 candle that smells like a dumpster fire. And it even comes with a little dumpster. There's a little dumpster. So this will definitely bring COVID 2020 to your house. It will smell like a dumpster fire. Yeah, there's Mark's got one right now running in his house.
I'm burning it right now. Smells delicious.
So when you go to your friend's house, you walk in and go, "Hey, you got one of those dumpster fire candles?" Well, it smells like it. My wife's probably watching this show going, "Oh my God, has he bought all this shit for me?" So, but this one she might like. My wife got her haircut yesterday, so maybe this one. This is a very large bow for your hair. This is very common. I could see someone wearing this, but yeah, so dressing up is great. Now, if you're, I dressed up tonight. I got my hat on, my hip Human Initiative Program. We'll talk about that later. So if you, let's say, for example, she looks like a single girl going for a night on the town, but let's say, for example, you're in a relationship and you want to dress up together. Well, no problem. You can get matching gingerbread costumes. This is great. And when you get
Are we getting those for our Christmas show?
Well, this kind of...
Oh, I hope so.
I was looking at their stockings, SNL. I wonder, SNL. But I like the costumes. It kind of, and then when they get into a fight, it gives new meaning to biting your head off.
Oh, brother.
Oh, I know, yeah. Let's say, for example, the girl's going to the bar with her ribbon. You haven't got to this point in your relationship yet, but you're a guy and you want to go out, you can dress as the sexy elf. Imagine showing up at grandma's with this on Christmas Day.
Oh,
yeah,
brother.
this is very revealing. So yeah, now, but the thing is, maybe you're not going on the town. Maybe you're going to work and you need something different to wear, something good. People are working from home these days. This would be great for working at home. This is a work onesie. The shirt is sewn into the pants.
Oh,
So for around the house, it's good too for around the house because, if you're wearing your pajama pants, you don't get that when you're doing the Zoom call. You can't put your hand down your pants because obviously it's sewn together. So you're safe. Because we know, guys, if you're sitting there and the camera's so high and you're sitting in a Zoom call, you're going to give yourself an itch once in a while. It's going to happen.
Doing it right now.
Speaking about scratching, you can get this for you cat people out there. You can get the cat DNA test. You can find out your cat's DNA. They can buy. This is real shit you can buy, guys. This is not made up.
What the hell for?
This is it. And this one made me laugh. This one made me laugh because I see this guy on Facebook all the time, and I really don't know a lot about him, but I see him all. I've never researched the guy, but I see him all the time on Facebook. Bob Ross slippers.
Oh, Bob Ross. Okay.
What's the deal with him? Is he an artist? Is he an actual artist?
He's a painter.
Oh, he
Yeah,
is.
he
It's a
had a
real.
Happy Little
TV
Bush
show.
and Happy Clouds and
Okay, so he is real.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But
Oh,
you
yeah.
do what you want.
Yeah.
It's
Now-
the world.
If you're one of the dark folks out there, but want something a little cozy, you can get the Stuff Plague Doctor. You want to cuddle up to the Stuff Plague Doctor? That's pretty good. Or maybe you're going out, but you want to be in the Christmas spirit. You can get the Santa Beard. That's good.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking, that would be good, but you still need to wear a mask. It doesn't. You can't get away with that in Walmart.
No,
Well,
not gonna work.
You could, but anyways. And then if you still want to dress up, we got the pajamerals. These are pajamas. This might be okay. I don't know. I could probably I could rock that around the house. Because again, can't put your hands down your pants in a Zoom call, but you can wear that to a Zoom call. And then if you want to if you're really feeling up to it, you can dress up like a tree with the present boots.
Good Lord.
That's this is real shit. Now, this one my kids would love. And this is kind of like a 3-part. This is like a trilogy. The next 3 are trilogy. You kind of want all of these. So if you're going out to a Christmas party and you're a big fan of Hanky the Pooh, Hanky Ugly Christmas Sweater. And it looks like Hanky has hands, so you can play with them. So there's your Hanky. So let's say, for example, now you're going out, you're a big Hanky fan, and you're going out, you're bringing wine to a party, and you want to bring a gift. You could bring this. This is for your cork bottle. Santa taking a crap on the chimney which attached to the thing.
Stick a cork in it, Santa.
And then when you go home and you go to bed, you can cuddle up with your log. That is a pillow. You can get your pillow log. And finishing up the 2 more we got for you. Great. These are great gifts. This is one of my favorite. The Sweet Baby Jesus Ugly Christmas. Oh, I want that. It looks like he's got a big jock strap on, but it's holding him in. And this one, the boys. And if you do buy any of these gifts for somebody this year and you're wrapping it up, you need this paper right here. This is the paper you need.
Yeah, all the Trump paper.
That's it, folks. That is a wrap.
Unbelievable. Well, I know my Christmas shopping is done now.
What else do you need, folks? You got
Nothing.
nothing. Really? And the thing
Jesus
is,
in a jolly jumper on a sweater.
But the great thing is, you know what? Maybe he's got that. No, he doesn't have this. You can buy stuff on that list, and they don't have it. And they're not going to take it back. They're going to keep it or re-gift it. But yeah, so there's your COVID presents for this year. So welcome to the show, boys. How are you?
Great. That was great. I'm good.
That's awesome.
Someone's asking me if I have any of these. No, I don't think I have any of those presents.
Not
Though I'm eyeing the pajama alls. And I think because our little
You need the baby Jesus sweater.
the baby
That's
Jesus
true.
would be
You
nice.
have to rock
The baby
that.
Jesus. But the thing is, one of our little dog that's only 7 pounds might fit into that bearded dragon suit.
Maybe.
So, but I think all our dogs have Christmas outfits, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, it's tough. I got tears in my eyes. They were good. Baby Jesus comes through again. Save the show. Jesus saved the show.
Can always rely on Jesus, especially in the jolly jumper.
Yeah, jolly jumper.
Good times.
So, this week in music, folks. Let's dive right into this week.
All right, it's that time again. This would be nice. I wish that I could do this. On November 25th, 1965, Harrods department store in London, England, closed to the public, so the Beatles could do their Christmas shopping, all in private. I say, wouldn't that be nice? You could just get your store to just close down, and you can just do your shopping with nobody to bother you. Must be nice.
I'll talk to Walmart. I'll talk to Walmart for you. I'll talk to the guys at Walmart.
You talk to Walmart, yeah. Yeah, I ain't going to Walmart. November 25th, 1984. The best of the British pop world gathered at SARM Studios in London to record the historic... Can you see it? Where is it? Right
here.
Do they know it's Christmas? That's the one. Do they know it's Christmas? This is the 12-inch single version. The single,
12
which
and a
was
quarter.
written...
12 and a quarter.
Oh, you got 12 and a quarter?
I measured it.
Was written by Bob Geldof and Midge I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Midge Ure. Let's go with that. Featured Paul Young, Bono, Boy George, Sting, and George Michael. I'm not going to name everybody because we'd be here all night. By 1989, it had sold 11.7 million copies worldwide, and it raised over $13.6 million for famine relief in Ethiopia. Not bad. November 25th, 1992. The movie Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner. Never seen that movie. The film, which was Houston's acting debut, was written by Lawrence Kasdan in the 70s, originally for Steve McQueen and Diana Ross. I did not know that. It became the second highest grossing film worldwide in 1992, with the soundtrack becoming the best-selling soundtrack of all time, selling more than 42 million copies worldwide. Unbelievable.
And it made Dolly Parton a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable. And I still haven't seen the movie, and I still don't like the damn song.
You don't like that song?
Not really, no. I think it was played to death back in the day.
I still like just that song. Was originally played in the movie The Best Little Hooer House in Texas.
From what's that, 1981 or something?
Burt Reynolds and Dolly Parton.
Burt Reynolds, yeah, that's right. Also,
that was
on
a good
November
movie.
25th, on Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. Haven't seen it in a long time. November 25th, 2003, Glenn Campbell was arrested in Phoenix, Arizona with a blood alcohol level of 0.20 after his BMW struck a Toyota Camry. He was charged with extreme drunk driving, hit and run, and assaulting a police officer. A police officer reported that while in custody, Campbell hummed his hit Rhinestone Cowboy repeatedly. That's too funny. Oh, God. Also on November 25th is a busy day. In 2010, a restaurant fell victim to a prankster who had them make 178 pizzas, claiming they were for singer Bob Dylan and his crew. An imposter wearing a fake pass for a Dylan concert went into Antonio's restaurant and placed a huge order worth more than $3,900. He told the owner the pizzas were for Dylan and his crew, who had appeared in concert in Amherst, Massachusetts. Staff in Antonio's worked until about 5:30 in the morning to make the pizzas, but nobody showed up to collect the order. Oh, boy. Well, what a prankster that guy was. I wonder what they did with all that pizza. They probably had a pretty damn good sale on pizza the next day.
I'm trying to think of a Dylan song that ties it all together, and I can't do it.
I tried to think of one earlier. I couldn't come up with one. Let's see, where are we? November 26th, 1976. The Sex Pistols released the single Anarchy in the UK. Originally issued in a plain black sleeve, the single was the only Sex Pistols recording released by EMI Records, and it reached number 38 on the UK singles chart before EMI dropped the group in January of 77. Anarchy in the UK is the first song I ever learned to play on the guitar. That's why I read that story. I don't think I was even playing it right back then, but what the hell.
They weren't either.
No, they weren't playing it right. Let's see here. Oh, November 26, 1988, Russian cosmonauts aboard, let's see if I can read this, the Soyuz 7 took into space a cassette copy of the latest Pink Floyd album, The Delicate Sound of Thunder, and played it in orbit, making Pink Floyd the first rock band to be played in space. David Gilmour and Nick Mason both attended the launch of the spacecraft. Pretty cool. They just brought the cassette. They didn't bring the case for the cassette because it was of weight restrictions, apparently. How much does a friggin' cassette case weigh? I don't know. November 28th, 1954. Wilfred Atwell was at number 1 on the UK chart with Let's Have Another Party. Atwell was the first black artist to reach number 1 in the UK and the first black artist to sell 1 million records. Good for him. 1954. Let's see. Oh, boy, here we go. We got some more Wacko Jacko news. Michael Jackson's Thriller was released on November 30th, 1982. This record here, this one, Thriller. Let's see. It spent 190 weeks on the UK album chart and 37 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard Top 200. Became the biggest selling pop album of all time with sales over 66 million copies. Holy crap.
Great album.
7 singles were released from the album. 7 singles. That's crazy. Including Beat It, which features the late, great Eddie Van Halen on guitar. Can't believe I'm saying that. The late, great. Still can't get over that.
Well, he was great, Mark.
Yeah, now he's late.
Now he's late. Poor Eddie.
On November 30th, 1979, Pink Floyd released this. The Wall. A rock opera concept album written by Roger Waters. It tells the story of rock star Pink, who slowly spirals into madness. The album is loosely based on Waters' life experiences, and he brought the concept idea to the rest of the band along with another idea for a concept album called The Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking. The vote was unanimous to work on the Wall project. Tensions were so high between the band members at the time that co-producer, Bob Ezrin ended up being more of a moderator than a producer. Waters and David Gilmour recorded most of their tracks in the studio by themselves.
Someone's commenting that I think Thriller. Man, you
Thriller.
have to
Everybody
own
owns
Thriller. Are you talking about Thriller? Thriller was incredible.
Thriller's a great album.
God, it's so well produced. Like, you listen to that today, it's like
It
bang
still stands
on.
up today.
It is so good.
Yeah. So at this time, Waters and Gilmour were fighting so much that they pretty much disagreed on everything, did everything on their own time in the studios. And I actually have a clip of Waters talking about him and Gilmour working on Comfortably Numb.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had made a rhythm track. So that would be like drums, bass, guitar, whatever. And I loved it. And he thought it wasn't precise enough rhythmically and recut the drum track and there's something else and said, there, that's better. And I listened to it and I went, no, it's not. I hate that. And he went, oh, so that was all the disagreement was. And in the end, the track that is on the record is, the first verse is from the version I liked, and the second verse is from the version he liked, and then there's a bit of chorus from my one and a bit of it. So we
compromise.
It was a negotiation and a compromise.
Got to compromise, I guess, and you can't decide.
Man, there were some
Crazy.
there were some egos in that band.
Wow, it's funny though if you listen to say Pink Floyd now without Waters play Comfortably Numb to the way that Waters plays it, it's completely different. They both play it completely different. Finally, we have one more. Let's see. Today in 1976, the Sex Pistols' infamous appearance happened on the ITV's live early evening Today Show hosted by Bill Grundy. They appeared after Queen had backed out following Freddie Mercury's trip to the dentist. I'm guessing that trip didn't go very well. So the next best thing is to book the Sex Pistols. After Grundy asked the band to say something dangerous, guitarist Steve Jones said this.
Go on, you've got another 5 seconds. Say something outrageous.
You dirty bastard.
Go on, again.
You dirty fucker.
What a clever boy.
What a fucking rotter.
Well, that's it for tonight.
I've seen that clip.
Live on the air. Nice. And that's the Sex Pistols. And that's This Week in Music.
All right.
Yes. Done for another week. And
You
I don't
know-
have the theme song queued up, so I'm not playing it again.
It's funny. I
Week
grabbed this, and the reason I did is I figured Christmas was coming, and why not?
Yeah.
That's a good album. So, but I ended up before the show. I played this, then I played the 30-year anniversary one they did. 30 years later, they did. I think 14. Yeah,
Oh,
14. Then I went and played the American one because America had to do one too. We Are the World. And then there was the Tears Are Not Enough, the
Northern Lights.
Northern Lights one. So I listened to them all, and I played for Lisa the Northern Lights one. And yeah, it was interesting to go through the and see what they were wearing and stuff. It's pretty neat
Right,
to get
yeah,
them all.
yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely, I think this is one of the greatest songs ever written, to be honest with you.
It's a great song.
It is.
Yeah,
brilliant.
I agree. And they pulled it off so fast. I forget the actual time they spent in
I
the
think
studio,
they had.
but it wasn't
I think it
long
says
at all.
right on the record,
Is it
or
on the
right
record?
right in the video. I think they had it out in 10 days. Like from the
it was,
time
like
they
incredible.
did it, and
It went so fast.
but yeah, it was Bob Geldof really. But and then he ended up. I think eventually he went bankrupt, didn't he? Didn't he have some financial troubles later on in life? But
I'm not
then
sure.
he had some problems because his didn't he have? Well, I know his wife left him and she married the guy from In Excess, right? Is that how it worked? How's
Michael
how?
Hutchins?
Yeah, didn't his wife leave him and marry Michael Hutchins, and then he killed himself?
Let's say yes.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm
I don't
really
think
not
it was
sure.
the other way around. Yeah, I think there was some sort of connection to him and Michael Hutchins that way. But and then obviously a lot of people don't realize that they should realize, maybe we're old and we know, but he also was Boomtown Rats, I Don't Like Mondays, which is another stellar song.
Great song.
Stellar song.
I don't like Monday.
We have a complaint. We have a complaint for the audience. You missed Billy Idol's birthday.
Well, I can't do
Was that
everything.
yesterday or today?
I can't remember when it was.
But
It was
birthdays
recent.
Birthdays
Yeah.
aren't historic, are they? We gotta do
More historic
birthdays
when
now.
he
We gotta
dies.
do birthdays now. Yeah,
All right, we'll
it
start. We'll
was.
do a new
It
thing.
was, and then there was a
Birthdays.
big custody battle with the daughter. So yeah, there was a big custody battle with the daughter over the daughter. Yeah, so it was.
Oh, okay.
So his Geldof's wife left and went to.
I was never
And,
a huge Bob Geldof fan.
No, yeah, well, he had the
You know.
Boomtown Rats. That was their
Boomtown
big. That was their
Rats.
big
Mm.
hit, and then he did that song, and then they did the concert. But yeah,
He starred as Pink in Pink Floyd's.
that's right.
the
And I was
movie
thinking of that when
Wall,
you were because
Yeah.
you did the record, and then we did the Pink Floyd.
which he had to be talked into do. He didn't want to do it. He apparently hated Pink Floyd, and he said, I'm not doing shit. I don't want to do it.
Is that why Pink Floyd wasn't singing in Tears or
They weren't invited.
Oh God! So
Well, the story goes that Bob Geldof was with his manager in a cab
Yes.
in New York City.
yeah.
You heard the story? And his manager said, the Pink Floyd wants you to play the lead in their movie. And he's like, oh, I'm not doing that shit. I can't stand Pink Floyd, blah, blah, blah. Turns out the cab driver was the brother of Roger Waters at the time. So he heard the whole story, and it got back to Pink Floyd. And they're like, well, whatever. I don't know. But
So
he ended up
let's
doing
look
it. He
at
did a pretty good job.
this. Let's dissect this for a minute. Your brother's Roger Waters, who writes The Wall, who's selling so many freaking records, and now they're doing a
driving a cab.
movie.
And your brother's driving a cab.
And you're picking up some guy and trying to talk him into being in a movie. What the hell, Roger?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this picture?
Who's the communist one here now? Oh God, I didn't know the whole story
I
behind
know.
that, but that's what I'm seeing from the outside. So we thought best and worst. I dug up 10 of the worst jokes, Christmas jokes.
All right.
So we'll give you guys a quick second to get them if you can. But let's go. Why did the elf go to the podiatrist?
Go to the who?
Podiatrist. Well, you guys
The elf.
go to the podiatrist because he had a mistletoe.
Oh, brother.
Why did Santa ban fizzy drinks from his workshop? Because they were bad for his elf. These are great. They're supposed to be the worst jokes. They're turning out to be really good. These are supposed to be the. Okay. How much does
I can't even read it.
how much does Santa's sleigh cost? Nothing.
I don't want to know.
Nothing. It was on the house.
That's bad. I'm gonna need some more rum and eggnog. Hang
Oh
on.
my God! I can't even read now. My eyes are all watery.
Oh my god.
Hold on, we got more here. What do you get when you cross? Oh, you guys might know this one. What do you get when you cross a snowman and a vampire?
Oh.
Uh,
Crap. I can't remember.
Frostbite.
Right. Frostbite.
What
What's
it-
the difference between snowmen and snow women?
Snowballs.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Snow breasts. We used to have
Yeah,
those.
that-
We used to.
that
Oh,
too.
making a snow one. What is the best? What is the best Christmas present?
The what?
What is the best Christmas present?
This is a joke.
This is a loaded question.
What is the
It's a
best
loaded
Christmas present? A broken drum. You just can't beat it. Oh, that's see the drum come in? That's it.
Oh, brother.
Oh, what do snowmen like to do at the weekend? Chill out. Chill out.
Chill out. Okay.
This is good. How do
These are great.
snowmen travel around?
I don't know.
Bicycle. Oh God, that's so good.
God.
You might. There's a couple more, so we're getting close. What do you call a cow that lives in an igloo?
Milkshake. No.
An Eskimo. And to round it off,
Oh God.
what is the elf's favorite kind of music?
Rap.
Rap music.
Is it rap?
Yes.
I
And
got
there
it.
you have the best or the worst joke. I guess they're dad jokes, aren't they?
They sound a lot like dad jokes.
So that's a good top. What is dad jokes? This is funny. So my kids always say, "Oh, that's a dad's joke," and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
what's a kid's joke?
What's a kid's joke?
Well, if it's a dad's joke, because dads find it funny. But so is it like this type of one line quick?
I guess a dad joke is the cheesy,
I think it's anything funny because kids. I want some kid to come in here right now and give me a funny joke from today.
Joe, are you watching? Let's
Joe,
hear a joke, buddy.
give me a funny joke, Joe, if you're watching. But
I don't know if he's watching
I
or not.
don't. So let's favorite Christmas songs or your worst Christmas songs. We can love. I think it's love it or hate it. So Mariah Carey's what's Mariah Carey's big song?
I heard it today.
What is it? It's
All I want for Christmas.
All I
is
Want.
You.
You know what? It's a good song. Obviously, it's overplayed. Any Christmas song's
Mhm.
overplayed, but it's a good song.
Yeah.
So that's what is that? A no for you guys? No,
That's a no,
No.
for me.
no.
That's a band for. That's a taking care of business song.
Oh, well, yeah. I see. Yeah, you wouldn't play that. Yeah, but some of the ones that are a little bit. What's the Paul McCartney one? Let's do Paul.
Do. With this,
Let her rip, buddy.
Now our next song by Tim Hay. Paul McCartney's Christmas song. This is great. I can't think of it. Who knows what it is?
I can't think of it.
We know.
I love
No doubt about that. We've
Okay.
been playing him since July.
play the Carpenter's Christmas album because that's one of the best.
I have, yeah.
One of my all-time favorites is Nat King Cole's
Yes.
Christmas song.
Mm.
That whole album is fantastic.
I
Love
like, I like the Geldof's Christmas song there. That's a favorite.
I also like Randy Bachman's "Taking Care of Christmas."
Taking care of Christmas.
That's an actual song. Believe it or
Yeah, I
not.
can believe it.
Simply wonderful Christmas time.
Yeah, simply having
Jim's
wonderful
working on
Christmas
it still.
time. I remember reading a stat that he makes like about every year $400,000 on that.
Yeah, I imagine that's about right.
What movie? I don't know. Seems very familiar that we're talking about all this stuff. But what movie was based on? No, I was talking to someone. What movie was based on a guy whose only income was from a Christmas song? It's a very good movie.
Is this like trivia time?
Yeah.
Is it a Christmas
Yeah, I'm asking
movie
you
or
guys.
it's just a?
I think it's a very good movie, and it's a very good movie. It's a movie that's about Christmas, yeah. But the story is this guy, his single, and his grandfather wrote a famous Christmas song, and he lives off the royalties. And there's a kid in it, and he meets this woman who has
It's
a
not
kid.
Jack Frost.
No, which is not a bad movie. Yeah,
What's the worst? The father dies 30 seconds into the movie.
but it's good because
Merry Christmas.
everything
Forget
is
that.
up from there. Everything is up from there. Everything moves up from there.
It's the worst movie
Like
ever.
you're recovering through the whole movie. It's getting better all the time. Yeah, there you go. So now we're doing the worst. But this one is
So
called about.
all they needed was to have the snowman play the harmonica. That would have been.
This one was called About a Boy with Hugh Grant.
No, I've heard of that movie.
It's a
I've
good
never
show.
seen
It's
it.
a good show.
Yeah.
Good movie. Pretty funny. About a boy. I think that I hope I got that right. Yeah, About a Boy.
Best Christmas Carol. Sorry, I had to put that in there.
It's from A Christmas Story.
Oh yeah. That was yeah. You could take an eye out with that or something.
Shoot your eye out.
You
Yeah.
shoot your eye out.
So what's your favorite Christmas movie? You're gonna say
Die Hard.
Die Hard. Lethal Weapon was pretty good.
It's not a
Lethal
Christmas
Weapon.
movie. I'm just joking.
Die Hard 2.
I'm surprised you guys didn't say
Christmas Vacation.
yeah.
That's up there.
250 strands of lights, 100 individual bulbs per strand for a grand total of 25,000 imported Italian twinkle lights.
Favorite Christmas movie.
Wonderful Life. Christmas
Yeah.
Carol with Alistair Sim.
Scrooged.
Scrooged, yeah.
Scrooged. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, face
what's
palm.
your name? My name's Buddy.
Twisted Christmas.
I love Elf.
That must be a song. Twisted Christmas.
Twisted Christmas. Is that the Twisted Sister Christmas album?
Maybe.
I had
Yeah,
that many moons ago, and I don't know what happened to it. I must have sold it. I don't remember, but I wish I still had it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of movies. Elf. Oh, someone said Elf. Someone said
Elf.
Elf.
I love Elf.
And
Christmas Vacation.
what's the other one? What's the other one with Schwarzenegger?
Oh, Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
Listen, you're talking to a guy who watches the W Network all the Christmas.
The Women's Network.
How's that going,
Is that
by
the
the way?
Women's Network? Is it the Women's
Sorry?
Network? What's the W? I thought that was
I
the
think it's
Women's
Women's
Network. We
Network.
talked about this last week. Then we got into
Yeah.
freaking talking about the Lesbian Network.
We looked up, yeah.
You looked it up. You looked it up.
Jim
I
was
didn't
up
look
all
it up.
night looking for the
Totally.
Lesbian Network.
Good
Oh,
point. You've
The
reminded-
Grinch. The Grinch is a good one.
Now, which one? The one with
That's what I was
Jim
gonna say.
Carrey?
Yeah,
It's
which
the
one?
mean one. Actually, the one with Carrie is good.
Yeah, he did a good job.
There's
They are
so
good.
many of them now. And no, I'm thinking
Miracle on
yeah.
30.
Again, which
Christ,
one?
I'm hoping for Miracle on 7th Street or Fenwick Street this year. Ah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Jim Carrey. Christmas movies. Well, I liked Holiday. Because we talked about this. We talked about this last week, I think. Or
Yeah.
I talked about some people. I think it was you guys. We talked.
talked about it with somebody.
It's a good job the same people don't watch our show every week.
I like
They
to
can
watch
tell us what we
Planes,
talked about.
Trains, and Automobiles over Christmas.
That
I know
was-
it's a Thanksgiving
That was
movie,
Thanksgiving, yeah.
but I like to watch that over Christmas. To me, it's a holiday Christmas type movie. I don't know why.
What was the movies with you admitted it. Oh, Holiday. Yeah, she knows what? Now we're having a domestic? Oh, Christmas Chronicles?
Yeah, they were good. That was Goldie Hawn and
Yeah, with Goldie
what's her
Hawn.
husband's name?
That
Yeah.
guy.
Burt Russell.
Burt Russell or Russell.
Russell,
One of the Russells.
Yeah.
Burt Russell. Burt Russell. So Christmas movies. Let's keep going here. Some of the
Trading Places. Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, it was freaking good. Yeah,
That's a Christmas and a New Year's movie. So you can watch
we'll
twice.
get the name right yet. Kurt.
Yeah,
Kurt.
Is it Kurt?
Thought-
Yeah, Kurt Russell.
It's Kurt. Why? What did you say?
Bert.
Oh, Bert.
Oh,
Bert.
speaking of really, I saw a really good video today. I did share it on my Facebook page by Sarah Harmer. The song, I think, is called "Little Frogs." Go check out her video she just did. It is so awesome. So very good. Sarah Harmer, who was in Weeping Tile years and years and years ago, her big hits were Basement Apartment and I forget the other title. Anyways, but go check out. It's called Little Frogs, and it's cute. It's got a puppet in it. Looks like Kermit. It's really good. It's worth a watch for sure. Show the kids.
Cool.
Oh, someone says Arthur Christmas. Have you guys seen Arthur Christmas?
No.
I don't know what that is.
It's awesome. I've watched it twice. It is so good. It is a really good Christmas movie. It's
about a guy named Arthur.
Yeah, and gotta watch it. It's a cartoon, but it's seriously good. It's really well made, and it's a great story. It is really good. The kids would love it. Love it. It's a super movie.
Gremlins.
Yeah, Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Yeah. Back to the Future must have went to Christmas once. No, maybe not.
Summertime.
No,
I don't think
summertime.
so. I don't think it
Riding
did.
skateboard.
Charlie Brown Christmas. That's not a movie, but still good.
What's that? Charlie Brown Christmas?
Yeah, doesn't have to be
Yeah,
a movie. With the shows, maybe the little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and all those we used to watch. Oh my!
All those, yeah.
I think they still spin them and stuff, and you probably find them.
I like to watch Black Christmas, the 1974 horror film directed by Bob Clark, who directed A Christmas Story. He's got 2 Christmas classics out there.
Is it worse? Is it worse than Frosty or whatever?
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
Oh, it's actually a good movie. It was filmed in Toronto, down on the U of T campus and around there. 1974. It can be considered the first modern slasher movie. It just takes place on Christmas. I don't know. And then there's the classic Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Oh, Bad Santa.
Oh, Bad Santa's
That's a
great.
classic.
That's a classic. There's Badder Santa, which I haven't watched yet.
Now, wasn't Christmas Chronicles filmed in Toronto?
Jack Frost gets thumbs up from Kelly.
No.
Oh, it's terrible. Terrible movie.
What movie? What movie?
Christmas Chronicles, I think, was filmed in Toronto, too.
Oh, is that the one you don't like? Someone had mentioned Christmas Chronicles. Wade liked Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2.
Yeah, they're good movies.
But
no, I love watching every year the Saturday Night Live Christmas special they put on
Sweaty
in prime
balls
time with Pete Schwetty
Sweaty balls.
and his sweaty balls.
So
the other...
now Christmas
sketches.
movies are one thing to watch at Christmas, but people also have other movies that they watch at Christmas. Like, for example, The Sound of Music or Wizard of Oz. Do you guys have any favorites that you like to watch at Christmas? Like, just
I do.
We used to go watch The Godfather. When they used to come out around Christmas.
Right. Yeah.
When we were younger, Bill and my brother and I, we'd go watch The Godfather, and all the
Come on,
girls
kids!
would go to the Nutcracker. They'd go see the ballet.
Oh, they go to the ballet and you go see, The
Godfather, yeah.
Both cracking
For
nuts.
me,
Both cracking nuts.
For me, Reservoir Dogs. I remember, I don't know, 30 years ago. I think it was Showcase, the television channel, Showcase. They did on Christmas Eve one year. They said, if you're sick and tired of watching all the, Christmas movies, blah, 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 we're going to do something different this year. This is our Christmas movie presentation. We're playing Reservoir Dogs. And so I caught it that year. And I was, wrapping Christmas presents. And it was so popular that they started doing it every year. It was a Christmas Eve late night, tradition on, I think it was Showcase or Bravo or one of those channels. And so for me, it became a Christmas movie and watch it on Christmas. Nothing says Christmas like cutting off the guy's ear.
I used to. I have a new show that I watch. I watch Ricky Gervais's Derek every Christmas Eve,
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
and I watch that. I've watched that probably 8 times, and so I'll probably do the same this year. And it really hits good.
Yep.
But I don't know. We all get sentimental this time of year, don't we? Though I try to be sentimental the whole. I try to be. No. Don't get me wrong here. I'm sentimental all year long. Like I
Now
no,
you're extra sentimental.
now I'm extra sentimental. No, I'm not.
He's excremental.
I don't. My foot's down 100% all the time. I'm carrying the whole year. But it's true. People
He's
just
the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
yeah,
Jelly
frickin'
of the
right,
month.
keep on giving.
And it
But
isn't.
no, but it's true. A lot of my biggest beef, the worst about Christmas. So the good part about Christmas is, I'm just getting tired of presents and the giving of presents and the whole exchanging and the shopping and the
The shot. Oh yeah.
everything.
It ends up
But the thing
costing
is,
Are you
fortune.
just saying that for Lisa's benefit?
no, I'm
You're
saying
tired of buying presents.
trying to get out of it.
I've
this
been
year.
saying
Get out
that,
of it.
I've been saying that for the last 2 months. And last year we did really well, I think. I don't know what I think last year we did pretty good. It's kind of like, it's like weaning somebody off something in our house. But I'm going to die for this. This is the worst
Yeah,
part.
I think
Now-
you just ruined Christmas.
Now, here's the worst part. The best part is after saying that, Lisa is watching the show and she commented, but this comment was from before, so I can put it up there. So she found it.
Oh, boy. So what's your worst Christmas that you guys have you ever had like a
This year.
Yeah, you're in trouble now, buddy.
Worst Christmas?
First Christmas.
I don't think I've ever had a worst. I don't think I've. No, I've had a couple of tough ones where I remember when the kids were young and I was laid off, and I remember Eric, my oldest, wanted a. He was the one who really was at the age where he knew what he wanted. He wanted something for Christmas, and I was broke. And I remember finally I did a job for somebody and they didn't pay me. I was laid off, so I was doing some like cash jobs, and someone finally paid me, and he wanted one of these Connects boxes. And it was around the time when Elmo was extremely popular. The first
Tickle Me
year,
Elmo?
Tickle Me Elmo. You tickle your own Elmo. I'm not coming over. Tickle me Elmo, will ya? But I remember,
tickle me Elmo.
I remember he wanted this Connects kit, and it was $75. And I remember Christmas Eve, I finally went and got the money from the guy who owed me the money from the job I did. I got the money, so I had some money. So, and I remember first I had to go to the bank, and I went to the bank, and I saw some guy sitting outside the bank. And he was a homeless guy. He was just like in a blanket and everything like that. And I thought to myself, as much as I are struggling with a few bucks right now, I've got heat in my house. And from that day, I will never, ever feel that I never forget how important it is to have things like heat. Just heat. Heat is the most important thing you need. You have to stay warm. And
Okay. Keep going, but that's going to be my story after you're done.
you don't have any heat at home?
Yeah.
So anyways, I ended up getting them the Connects, but I remember seeing someone sitting in a car outside and they had an Elmo. It was Christmas Eve, about 7. I just got in. It wasn't 7 o'clock. It was dark out, but I just got into the frickin' store, got the gift, and they had the Tickle Me Elmo for $300 on the dashboard for sale.
Oh.
And I remember that.
$300.
Yeah. And that was it. I'll never forget that. That was like that was when I wouldn't say I hit a low, but I was struggling and I really started to appreciate it, but I've never forgot. And then that's why, so go on, you were going to say?
My worst Christmas, this is going to sound terrible, but was the year that Joseph was born.
Yeah, kids wreck everything.
Yeah, he totally, no. Christmas 2007. Joseph was not quite 3 months old, and it was Christmas Eve. It was around the middle of the day, and the furnace decided to quit. Like, no. And it was cold that year. I remember it being really cold. So
That was you outside the bank, right?
what's that?
That was you outside the bank.
It was me. It was me. Surprised you didn't recognize me. No, so try to get your furnace fixed on Christmas Eve. We knew a guy. The guy came over. He did everything he could. It turned out the fan blower was completely shot, gone. And so, okay, what the hell are we going to do? We're going to have to wait till at least Boxing Day. So Joseph and his mom packed everything up, and they went over to her parents, and I had to stay and keep the fireplace going so the house, and the cats wouldn't freeze and the pipes wouldn't burst. And I was sitting there on all Christmas Eve and Christmas Day
watching
all
Black
by my
Christmas,
lonesome,
watching Black
trying to
Christmas
find
and the
firewood.
Reservoir Dogs.
Watching Reservoir Dogs.
I watched Reservoir Dogs, and I remember I watched The Breakfast Club that was on TV on Christmas Day for whatever reason.
He was watching Roger's Fire Channel to keep warm.
I didn't have the Fire Channel back then, I don't think. But I had the fireplace going. Oh, it
plays mind games.
Just
The placebo of the fire on the TV.
Oh, it was awful.
Oh,
it was
bad.
It was freezing. I hated it. That's terrible.
That's why you need a gas fireplace in your house.
Yeah, well,
gas fireplaces.
I'm burning anything I can find. Where's my burn? I'll try this.
Whose present's this?
Yeah, this present will burn.
Oh man,
good times. That was awful.
Tim's sitting there going, "You guys suffer." Every Christmas I was spoiled.
Yeah, no, he was he's a big one. It's important. Yeah, I remember taking a shower just freezing my ass off.
But it's funny, we put so much. The thing is, they say it's so stressful, Christmas and stuff. But the problem is, it's our own fault for putting so much stress on one day.
Yeah, totally.
And that's why
it never lives up. It never
does. No. And you figure these people that freaking, because you know what, families can't get their shit together because they're fucking greedy. Fucking greedy, whatever. They are because they want all the parents all want their freaking kids at their house. So as they get older and get married, they're all like, "Well, we got to have Christmas at our house because we do it every year, Christmas." And then there's a whole nother family on the other side of the fence, the in-laws and everything like that. And I'm like, you know what? Don't come here. We're staying. We don't want to get into this shit. We don't want to be. You go and do all your craziness somewhere else, and we're gonna stay home with my Christmas onesie on. You can zoom us. I'm gonna light up. I'm gonna light up my freaking dumpster candle. I'm gonna sit here and freaking. Yeah,
that's my idea of Christmas too.
I just don't want any part of it. And then you know what? I always said to them, you know what? We'll get together in January when all the dust is settled.
Right.
And you guys will still be the same people.
Uh-huh.
And we can still talk about all the same things. And you know what? Geez, we can still have a turkey because they still sell them in the stores.
Mm-hmm. And you get it a lot cheaper. But the stuff right now is on sale. Everything's on sale. Like going into Home Depot and stuff like that. They started Christmas so early. No.
Like next week, Valentine's going to be on the shelf next week. Everything's screwed up. But they are. They're trying to make up for it. But it's going to be chaos. But yeah, Christmas lights. I bought Christmas lights for the tiny house at Canadian Tire. They were half price.
Half price. Canadian Tire is famous for their half price sales.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
So yeah, that's that. So what else we got? Best and worst. So we've done the worst. Did we have any really good Christmases? What was your
none that come to my mind.
here you go. What was the best Christmas present you've ever got?
Oh, brother.
See, it doesn't matter if you give. People can't even remember what they got.
I remember, I don't know how old I was, young, and I wanted a certain pair of skates, and I got them. They would have been, maybe they were like the Lang Laser 5s.
or the big shells. Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah, for kids,
I'm going to have to say when I was a little kid, maybe 5, 6, it was either the Death Star play set Or the Millennium Falcon playset. I got one year and then one the other. I can't remember, but they were probably equal in the best. It was all downhill from there.
I remember when I lived in England, I wanted the game Kerplunk.
Oh, I actually still have that game.
Yeah, with the
Me and
toothpicks,
Joseph used to play
the
that all the
toothpicks and
time.
yeah, I got that. And then when I came to Canada, I wanted the Tony Esposito, Phil Esposito hockey game with the magnets. So the one guy's on the top with the magnets, and so I woke up at 2:00 in the morning. I would have been like 9 maybe, and I went out and started going through the stuff. So then my parents came out, my sister came out. We're all awake at 2:00 in the morning, and I want to open this thing and set it off. And I just know now. I know what my dad would have been like, but oh man,
That's hilarious.
But yeah, they were.
I have a list here. It only goes back to 1963. I don't know why. Of the biggest Christmas gifts.
Oh yeah.
From 1963 up until the present. It's on a site. I don't know what the site's called here, but it was something like what was the biggest Christmas gift the year you were born. So I can only go back as far as 63.
Oh, so we'll get mine. What was on 64?
G.I. Joe.
Wow, G.I. Joe went that far
It's a
back.
G.I. Joe doll.
68.
68. Hot Wheels was the biggest toy.
Wow.
And for me, where did it go?
See, notice how he's not saying what year it is, Tim?
73. Walkie-talkies.
Walkie-talkies. Oh, yeah, I remember those. I think I wanted walkie-talkies.
Never had a set of walkie-talkies.
I
Always
don't
wanted-
know if I did. I think I ended up with, I don't know, maybe. I think so.
I had some friends who had a set, and we would play with them, and you couldn't go, 20 feet, and then you get a static.
I can honestly say I remember making ones with soup cans and string.
Soup cans and
I did.
string,
Yeah, I had to
I'll
have to
never do
give
it.
that a go.
Trying to do that from upstairs all the way down into the basement, and it's like, what? And you just end up yelling.
I remember one year we bought all our kids' computers. 4 kids in the house, all computers. Really? And the thing is, I went and found a deal at one of the stores. But the thing is, because the reason was we had one computer for the kids. And the deal was that they could have half an hour on the computer. Wow, the chaos that caused. And then it was like, well, you can have my half an hour on the computer if you do the dishes. So they were trading their computer time.
This sounds very familiar when the Atari 2600 came into my house when I was a kid, between me and my sister.
Oh. Yeah, so they all got a computer.
You have a half hour. You have a half. Well, I'll trade you my half hour for this, and it was nuts.
So here I was. Yeah, Lisa even vouches for that. The nightmare it was with that computer.
The nightmare that was.
I think it started becoming a nightmare with the computers because then all of a sudden one didn't work.
Oh, right.
Then what are you doing on Anthony's computer? Well, mine doesn't work. Where's Anthony? What are you doing, Anthony? Well, I can't go on my computer because Eric wanted it. No. Frick. What's Wade got going on? Wade says, my best Xmas present was at 16. I opened up a box and there was a rock in it.
Rock.
I can't
nice.
read. Under the rock was a ZZ Top keychain with my keys to a Firebird.
Wow.
Wow.
I had a ZZ Top keychain, but it didn't have no key on it.
I would have just been happy with the pet rock.
I think that was 1975.
I try to think the biggest present I got. I don't know.
1975 was the pet rock.
Pet rock, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so
what about the Chia
$70.
Pets? Was that ever a number one?
I know. I didn't. I looked up Chia Pets, but it was
So
never
that's
one
interesting.
Of the
So 70. So yeah, maybe the pet rock. Maybe that was it. 75. Wade might have been 16.
Estimated 1.5 million pet rocks were sold for $4 each during that time.
Yeah, try that now. Is there anything out there?
Donald Trump Chia Pet.
Oh, my biggest I here.
Did you see that?
Chia Pets. I've seen it. Yeah.
Your biggest present was me.
Oh.
I'm trying to think how much you
Come
weighed
with a
back
gift
then.
receipt.
I'm trying to think how much you weighed back then. Oh, I get
Mark.
it. Oh, shit. I wasn't thinking.
Jesus.
You guys make it sound so dramatic. It's a joke. You guys feel like you'll never see me again. You might not after that one. The present that keeps on giving. Oh,
You are so in the doghouse now. man.
hey, it's all for the show.
Oh God.
I'm shocked Mark doesn't remember my fire chicken.
I don't remember it. I really don't.
A fire chicken. Oh man, I got rid of the screen.
What'd you do?
I clicked the
Wrecking
thing.
things.
Yeah, I wrecked the thing. But
Wait, what color was it?
probably black. Did they make anything but black Firebird?
I-
I never got a car. I never got a car for Christmas.
in
Actually,
1976, the
Lisa
biggest-
got
the
a
biggest
trip to
present was
Italy.
Connect 4.
In what?
Connect 4.
Connect
Remember
4?
that game?
Oh yeah.
That was a great game.
What about Evil Knievel? Is he on there?
Oh, he's not on the list.
I never had
Believe it or
that.
not.
I never had that. It wasn't that. I never got
Was there
that.
like a big wheel or green machine? Was that ever a?
Oh, I always wanted a big wheel and or a green
Yep.
machine.
And remember when they
Never
came
had
out
one.
with the snowmobile sleds? They were big.
The GT snow racers?
GT snow racers were big.
Those were huge.
And then I'm trying to think of some of the big gifts, but yeah, Elmo. But wasn't there some recently that were really popular?
Well, in the 1920s, the biggest was a radio flyer wagon, a yo-yo, and Tinker Toys were the most popular. In the 30s, it was Army Men and Monopoly.
Oh,
And
here,
the Viewmaster.
Oh, I remember those.
primer gray with a stick chicken painted on the hood.
No, I don't remember that. Got a picture of it? Send me a picture. Maybe that'll jog my
Yeah,
memory.
I never. Lisa got a trip. Lisa got a trip to Italy one
Oh,
Christmas.
nice.
You
Yeah.
mean after what
From
you
you?
just said 10 minutes ago?
No, we can't go. I was gonna get her a trip, but you can't go anywhere right now, so I couldn't do that. I couldn't do the trip. But
That's the perfect gift is to give a trip right now.
and you know
Here's
what I
here's your
did?
voucher.
I made a video of the whole thing about. I did a build up in the video showing suitcases and then hints and hints and hints and then the plane taking off and then all of a sudden the Milan airport. So I did the whole build up. Yeah, it was good.
So that's how you presented the gift to her? You mean?
Yeah, she had to open the CD and put it on. Or the DVD.
You didn't just put a Northern
I put a
Storm
lot,
CD in there.
I must. I put a lot. No, I just taped over that. No, I put a lot of work into the gifts. I do. I've done some good gifts. I've done some. Last year was a really good gift. I did the 12 dates of Christmas. And we did 12 dates, but unfortunately with COVID, half of them we couldn't go to because they were all like they were ticketed events. So we missed out on Beatlemania out in Coburg. We missed out on. We did get Phantom of the Opera in, and I printed them all out on cards and I wrapped them all up individually. But that was a lot. That was like 3 Christmases. So 2 Christmases. I don't have to do anything right now for 2 Christmases because there was a lot. But yeah, I gotta come up with fixes for the ones that. There was a few good shows. We went and saw some good plays though. But do you ever go to the local plays like? They have Port Hope has the Capitol Theater. They have Oshawa Little Theater is really good. And oh yeah, here we go. Didn't get 12 dates at Christmas. You got lots of dates. Oh my God!
Oh boy.
I gotta go and sort this out, I guess. So here's.
It might be a long night for you.
So, what are you guys doing for Christmas?
I don't know yet. I haven't really, nothing really, just, probably hang out with Joseph and watch Die Hard and Christmas Vacation.
Kelly asks, what are the local theater plays like? Fantastic. And last Christmas we went to see Cinderella. It was a pantomime. It was a lot of fun adult humor mixed into it. It was absolutely top notch for like tickets for like $35-$40, not even maybe. But some of them you can get great shows, great acting. We saw Chicago out in Port Hope, and again, it's a cheap night out, and the quality of show was fantastic. Yeah, really good. So yeah, definitely worthwhile. But it's a good gift for someone to give somebody. And the thing is, you can do it online, right? You can buy the tickets online, printed. I didn't even have to leave the house for these gifts. And I didn't even have to leave the house after I gave the gifts because COVID came and crushed it all. So it was like a win-win. It's almost like I was the one who planted the virus.
Oh,
like,
he finally
that
confesses.
guy. It was that guy.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is gonna be a good. So how was your show? After the show, Lisa's gonna ask me. How? Oh yeah. No,
We're gonna have to do an after show.
Yeah, the aftermath.
What
Yeah,
happened after.
behind the scenes, the making of, the end of my life, the making of. I love.
Oh, it'd be too funny.
I tell you, you're gonna wear out that little happy or grumpy face button. So this year Christmas, we're just gonna. It's just gonna be like any other day with COVID. We're just gonna sit at home and.
Just take it easy.
Yeah, no family. My mom's going to my sister's, so. But I think didn't Ford say you can only have 5 people over?
I don't know what he said.
So there's.
Well, I think it all depends on what color your
kids are.
You're in.
Oh boy!
Oh,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Jesus.
It just gets
terrible.
better and better. The show that keeps on giving. No, but I think they said 5 kids. 5 kids.
5 kids depending on color.
Color. 5 kids. So 5. I think didn't he say 5 people you could have? Someone told me today, and I don't know how true this is, but in England, they're letting people celebrate Christmas any way they want, and then they're doing a 2-week lockdown.
Interesting.
But it was an English older gentleman that was telling me this. You go, hear what they're doing in Britain? I'm like, no, I haven't heard. And then he started telling me this, and I'm thinking, I wonder if I didn't know if he was pulling my leg or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, well, our kids. Well, the thing with kids too, though, and I know kids, they don't take it seriously. Like older kids, like teenagers or 20 kids between 20 and 30. Some of them do, but a lot of them they're out having their parties and stuff like that.
Yep.
They're not following the rules, so they're the ones you don't want over to your house. Your kid's a party, or
don't want a bunch of
them.
strange 20 and 30-year-olds over my house.
But no, I don't think we might have a tiny house Christmas one night or something, but there's nothing. But yeah,
just sit 10 feet apart from each other and yell at each other. And
you know, it's funny. I belong to this cargo trailer conversion, cargo trailer conversions page. So people that buy these trailers and convert them. There's a lot of folks down in the southern state area. Now, not to be one to kind of stereotype, but someone posted a picture the other day of them all having Thanksgiving dinner in the trailer, and it was like a 28-foot trailer, and there was like 40 people in it. So you can only imagine. They're all like, yay! They're all like holding up their, and there's a big, huge table in this trailer that's not even finished. They're just he's just bought the trailers, and you should have seen the freaking comments. It was like a Trump. It was like a Trump post, and people are going, "What the hell? Why are you all in there? You should be." Yeah. Then like, well, he doesn't care. Do you think he cares what your comment is? They're adults. Let them do what they want. I was, oh my god, it was like all lined up in the trailer. It was fantastic. It was really good.
oh god, that's funny.
All right, so next week, folks, we have the show we have Ben Earl, who is the director or executive director of Durham Feed the Need, and we are going to be having a concert on December the 20th. that I'm the technical producer. Like I said before, you won't have to see my face, you won't even have to hear me. I'm just the background guy. But
You could be naked.
these two guys will be on the show performing with Lightning Bolt. There's tons of it's going to be about 4 or 5 hours long. It's going to be 1:00 on the Sunday, December the 20th. Even Megan Patrick will be there performing a couple of songs. So make sure you tune in for that. And go check out the concert Feed the Need page, Durham. Go sign up for it. Get on there. Do that. And send some money to these folks because they do great things. They get food out to all the places that need it. They're like a distribution center for food to the food banks and everything like that. They do wonderful stuff.
What are they doing about volunteers now? Are they still getting? Obviously, they need volunteers people to help out, but because of COVID, do you know what's going on there? Or?
No, but we're going to find out next week when they come on, and you're going to ask them.
Okay, we'll do that.
I don't know. I've been so busy we've been doing pre-recordings and putting it all together. There's been a lot of work behind the scenes, so it's all coming together. Everything's going well. And also have Joe Solway, I should mention, will be the other guest with Ben Earl. Joe Solway is the producer of the show, and he's with Bowmanville Rotary. So Rotary is supporting this whole thing. So it'll be a great show. So we'll have them on next week. We're going to be talking about food, the importance. We've talked about heat this week. Next week, we'll talk about the importance of food. And maybe people watching can we'll get you guys to make some donations and we can put I'll go see what we got upstairs. We'll get some food donations together. Make it happen. All right, folks, thanks for joining our best and worst of Christmas. I think we had more bests, though, than worsts.
I think we did, too.
And
although I think the worst is yet to come for you.
Yeah, when he goes upstairs.
Maybe she stopped wrapping my presents. No, we're not doing presents this year.
No
yeah,
presents.
it's so hard because you know what? The crazy thing is, what do you want for Christmas? Like, so you tell the person what you want. And I don't know about you guys, but Mark, you're very technical. You might want something for your guitar or your computer. Tim, I don't know what you would want. But if I need something, it's very specific.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm the same way. Yep.
Then I actually have to then write down the model number and serial number of the thing I want. Which I might as well just go and buy it because then I can get it. I'll even hunt for the best price.
Yep.
So it's like, we got to get, it's tradition, right? It's breaking that the tradition. So
yeah,
fight the tradition. Anyways, folks, we're gonna go because it's probably like 2:00 in the morning.
It's almost Christmas.
It's almost Christmas. So thanks a lot for watching, and we will see you next week.